a butt wig. When you come down here, security and the police, you gon' need them. But pay attention. If anybody else tell you they running around here, don't believe them.
I'm the man in my city, my city, my city, my city, my city, my city, my city. I'm the man in my city, my city, desert, my city, Dee-1, my city, the one man army. I'm the man, shorty ride with a player. Woke up feeling so good, I think I might run for mayor. Hop on the bandwagon, all aboard. I'm the in my city, boy. Ex-sewage and waterboard. Watch my city.
I'm in the yo, you playing video games. We don't grind the same, so we don't shine the same. I'm on my job, but when I see you, I don't dap you. You just get a subtle hit now. It's never personal, it's strictly business. I plan to have you replaced before I finish the six. They say them boys ain't stopping, and them boys ain't slipping. Yeah, them boys on a mission, so you better pay attention. Yeah, shut up and grind. What? Shut up and grind. What? Shut up and grind. What? Shut up. The first time I ate an orange in my life was 10 months ago. Literally. It was like the end of 2013. That was the first time I ever ate an orange. And I shared that with a close personal friend who has dreadlocks who's standing to the left of me right now, who I didn't think would try to embarrass me, but...
My city, my city, my city. I'm the man in my city, my city.
If you peel the orange and the white stuff is stuck to the part you're supposed to eat on the orange, that sucks. See, bro? No.
Hey guys, I'm Shannon Taylor. This is actually Dee-1. So we're outside of Offie right now. So let's go ahead and get some questions rolling, man. So, is this, I know you said something about Mississippi earlier. Is this your first time in Jackson or in this area?
Actually, I came out here for a music conference a few years ago. I ran out of gas out here in Jackson, man. I was stranded on the side of the highway. If you think I'm lying, go look at the YouTube video. Dee-1 runs out of gas in Jackson, Mississippi.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. So, on days you're off, like, what do you typically do, man?
I haven't had an off day. I haven't had an off day in about 5 years, so I don't know. I don't know what that feels like.
Okay, so just always on it, right?
Always on it. I am it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So if I am it, I can't be on it or off it because I am it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Literally.
So, what was going through your mind during the first time of the storm?
Which one? Hurricane Katrina?
Yeah, let's go for Katrina.
Yeah, because you know, 2 of them actually hit.
Okay.
My family was affected by 2 of them. One was Katrina in 2005. One was Isaac in 2012.
Okay.
So Katrina, what was going through my mind, I just started college. I was in Baton Rouge. That was the first week of classes. So I was just like worried for my family, you know, because I was in Baton Rouge. I knew I was going to be all right. But when I woke up that morning and I looked on television and I saw that the city had flooded and the levees broke, I was just real scared for my family and I couldn't get in touch with anybody via phone.
Okay, so it just started to really sink in, kind of.
Correct.
Okay. So, how do you feel about music, you know, when you listen to your music? Like, how do you feel about it and how do you feel when you listen to yours?
I think, like Lauryn Hill said, music is supposed to inspire, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So how come we ain't getting no higher? I feel like music is supposed to inspire people.
Okay.
Straight up. But when I listen to a lot of music, I don't listen to rap anymore.
All right.
I haven't listened to it for the past few months. And the more and more I don't go on World Star and don't listen to hip hop, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything, you know, because my spirit wasn't being fed when I was listening for the most part.
Okay.
So I try to make the type of music that I would want to hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, what other artists would you actually like to be, or at least have a chance to work with?
If I could work with Nas, that'd be a dream come true.
Okay.
It's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in the next year. It's gonna happen in the next 18 months. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
We got that on Southern Escape. So, one more, or really a couple more questions. Kind of a really important one to me. So, how did you maintain the high demands of teaching and at the same time never lose focus in achieving your dream of becoming a professional rapper?
Because wherever I was at the time, I had to understand that I had a job to do. So in the classroom, I have a job to do. I can't be trying to be Dee-1 in the classroom.
Okay.
You know? I'm Mr. Augustine when I'm teaching, and I give it my all. But as soon as that bell rang and I wasn't having to teach anymore, I turned into D1 and I transformed like a superhero. I changed clothes and everything, for real, bro. And I just give it my all. And you'll see me in the club that night and you'll be like, dang, this dude really rapping, trying to come up. And then next day when you drop your kid off at school, you'll be like, that look like the dude who was rapping in the club last night. But he just got on some different clothes.
Okay.
And I'll be looking at you like.
So it's basically a rap going down the hallway, right?
Right.
Nice, nice. So what are some of the key lessons you learned as a teacher, and how have they actually helped you navigate like through this equally complex world of entertainment?
Right. I learned about patience. Like I learned that you have to have patience and you have to know how to I could know the material that I'm teaching, but if I don't know how to translate my knowledge of it in a way that's digestible to the students, then the knowledge I have is null and void. Because if they don't get it, then it's like I really wasted that day, you know, in class. Same thing with music. I have a message I want to impart upon my listeners. I want people to get motivated and inspired. But if I make the type of music that goes over their heads, I could do all of the big words, bro. I got an extensive vocabulary. I could do all the big word rap and all that stuff. I could do all of the punchline rap, but there's a way I have to craft the message to where it's both entertaining and edifying for the spirit, you know what I mean? And that's something that I just been working on, perfecting that, the art of that, yeah.
I like that. So how did you balance both of, you know, the worlds without losing your identity?
Oh, cause I'm me 24/7, you know, like literally, yeah. Like it wasn't hard to not lose my identity, and it's I'm proud of the fact that I could be a teacher and a rapper, cause I've made it further than a lot of people will ever make it in hip hop, you know, like literally, and I don't feel like I've done anything yet, but I made it a lot further than a lot of people, and it's like, dog, I didn't start rapping till I was 19. Imagine if I'd have been doing this or gone to school, actually probably slowed my progress down as an artist, because I had to be a full-time student, you know, when I was pursuing this.
Okay.
So it's like, I just think my journey is, man, I got the realest journey out of anybody who is rapping right now. I got the realest journey because I didn't have any shortcuts, you know?
All right.
You show me a rapper who's on the grind and who's making it and put their story up next to mine, and it's like, we'll go mano and mano in terms of like, you ain't went through what I had to go through, you just haven't, you know?
Okay.
Straight up.
So what are your hopes for the near future?
Just to do God's will. That's
Okay.
all. That's for the near future, that's for the far away future, that's all.
I can definitely respect that, man. I like that. So last question before we go ahead and, in the video. So what are your thoughts on local music? Like honestly, what are your true thoughts about it?
I think local music is the heartbeat of that city. So whatever you hear coming from the local artists, that's what is really going on in that city at the time. And I think it's important just to keep your ear to the local music, because it lets you know the state that your city is in. I don't mean the state as in the geographic state, but it lets you know the mentality that most people in your city are walking around with. So I'm an outcast in New Orleans, you know. My music doesn't sound like most of the local music in New Orleans because I don't have a local mindset, you know what I mean? So I have a global mindset, but I'm trying to get respect from the locals, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm hustling backwards, you know?
Okay.
I'm tired of that, though, you know? To be honest with you, for real. Like, why, a prophet isn't honored even in his own hometown? That's Luke chapter 4, verse 24. It says that. If you think about it, it's like, why strive to be the king of my city if it's not something that's even meant, you know what I mean? It's like, I want y'all to be aware of me and y'all gonna see what I represent, but how about y'all strive to get more on my level as opposed to me trying to strive to, come down to a level and a mindset that I know we need to elevate from, you know?
Okay.
Straight up. So that's just where I'm at with it, man. I think that local music everywhere, though, it says something about where that city is at the time.
That's true.
And I'm just not, I don't mean to rant right now, but I'm not, when I think about my city, I'm not proud of where our state of mind is right now in New Orleans. I can't speak for Jackson, Mississippi, but I know as far as New Orleans, yeah, we need to elevate, you know what I mean? We need to elevate, bro.
Okay, well, man, hey, I really appreciate you actually doing this interview with us. I know it was kind of last minute. Especially, dude, I really appreciate you actually coming to Jackson. It's an honor to actually have you here.
Yeah, man, this is what's up.
All right, anyway, this is Shannon Taylor with Southern Escape. Go ahead and follow him on Instagram, Facebook, everything like that, and see you later.
What's up, y'all? My name is Dee-1, and this is Southern Escape. Yeah.